Hey guys, what's up? It's Dusty here, back with another crypto video, and hopefully you guys are all having a very wonderful day as I am too. Now, today I have a very special video for you guys on HOLO Hot, and it is actually a video that you could have seen before a couple of months ago. The reason for that is because I have uploaded it part of this video already before, but since I had some issues with my channel and most of my videos got deleted, I do not have any info about HOLO on my channel anymore, and since it is a coin that I very much like and very much support, I thought it was due for yet another update. But I think in that video, I just expressed everything so well and I could not have done it any better, even though I never expected it to get so many views. I thought it was worth it to just re-upload it to give you guys my ideas about why I like HOLO, why I bought some, and why I might recommend it to some people more in the future. Now, as you guys know, I do daily giveaways, and if this video can hit 250 likes within 24 hours, we're gonna be giving away $50 worth of crypto. In this case, let's do $50 worth of HOLO. All that you have to do is press the like button on this video, comment something down below, and have the notification bell on, and that is it. Now, in the video, some of the prices will differ, and maybe my knowledge of crypto will of course be a little bit less, as this was already a couple of months ago, but still I'm fully with my investment into HOLO. I've actually bought small parts more, and it might not be exactly 1 million HOLO that I bought, but it's about the idea of buying into a cryptocurrency, and by saying I bought 1 million HOLO, it gives you guys a perception of what I like and what I'm into and what I'm doing with my investments. Alright, so even though HOLO might be just a small percentage of my portfolio, I definitely do enjoy this coin. I definitely think it's going to be great, and I support it all the way. So that's why I made that video. Hopefully you guys enjoy, hopefully you don't think it's too cringy, and I'll see you after the video. Thank you guys for watching. Hey guys, welcome back to another crypto video, and today we're going to be talking about HOLO Chain and about HOLO Hot. So I'm pretty excited because there's a lot of cool things to talk about today, but also because I don't think I've ever done a separate HOLO Chain video on the channel. This most likely would not get a lot of views because not that many people press it and look for it, but I thought I should just give you guys some insights as to why I bought more HOLO Chain and yeah, what I'm looking at and what it's looking like. But I just want to quickly let you guys know that this is by no means financial advice. Everything said in this video is purely my opinion, and you should always watch out with what you're doing in the cryptocurrency world, as it is all quite volatile. So if you have no idea what HOLO Chain is, I recommend checking out one of these articles first, but we're actually going to check a little 4-minute video out in this video to explain to all the people what it is. But the reason I am making this video now is because I've been buying more and more HOLO Chain over the last couple of months, and as we can see on the monthly and on the weekly here, it has been performing extremely good, and that also means that I got some gains, and I thought it would be pretty nice to showcase to you guys what I've been looking at. So let's start out here though by showcasing to you guys what HOLO Chain is and what HOLO is, why they're different, and a little bit of those things. So let's watch this video.
So there's a lot of excitement about blockchain right now, and what's great about blockchain is that it has separated data integrity from data security, meaning you don't have to keep data locked up behind a wall. You can actually spread it among many people and they can't tamper with it. And you can operate different types of agreements, systems, smart contracts, applications in that space and make sure that everybody's following the rules. A lot of people have started to see how this might be able to shift some of the dynamics, in particular power dynamics in our systems, where, for example, for a currency, you could technically have currencies that we all could participate in and issue rather than that being something central to bankers or governments. And also for software, things like Facebook or Twitter, like we actually could just run these things peer-to-peer and not have a company in the middle spying on us, choosing for us, deciding what we see, what we don't. Blockchain is a hash chain of blocks of transactions, and all of the nodes that are participating in it have to synchronize one chain. They have to end up with one global ledger, which means essentially everybody has to do all of the work. So there's a fundamental scalability problem. It doesn't actually get more efficient as you add more nodes. It gets less efficient. Holochain is probably better thought of as like Git, which is a version management tool that organizes your things into a hash, but every developer is running their own copy of the repository. In Holochain, every node has its own chain, its own source chain, and all of the changes that it contributes to the system are signed to its chain and then shared to a sort of distributed GitHub, if you will. But it's a DHT, which is the technology that BitTorrent uses, for example. And so this isn't a new technology. None of the parts of this is new. It's the combination that is. And in part, what makes the DHT so different is that it's a validating DHT. It's sharded as well, which we've been sharding DHTs for a while. People have been trying to shard blockchains and haven't really figured out a good way to do that yet, but there's a lot of people very hopeful about that direction. So you can shard it, break it into pieces, and then the nodes that end up with the data, having to store this piece of data, actually validate that data. They request, they validate it against the source chains who published it. So they make sure it was signed to that person's chain and that it followed the rules in producing it. So for example, if it's a currency, that you had the credits you were spending. When people know blockchain, if they really understand the technology, they sometimes have a hard time kind of inverting the thinking because you're doing the signed chain part at the edges instead of at the center. And the center is an eventually consistent monotonic distributed hash table.
The structure is different, so it's not about having a distributed ledger that everybody is connecting to. It's about having individual source chains that are validated against each other and checked against their neighbors. So there's a sufficiency rather than everybody having to get on. And that's what makes it scalable, because as it gets bigger, it only gets more and more resilient and more efficient.
So yeah, that was definitely an interesting video to watch already. But now I guess you guys have a little bit of a basic knowledge as to how Holochain works to its easiest form. But if we continue on, here's Holochain explained simply. And if we scroll down a little bit, you'll find tons of information about Holochain and why it's so important, why it's so cool. But one thing I should mention ton upon time is that Holochain, as we know it, is not Holo, the coin that you're buying. This coin that you're buying and that you know of, most likely, is actually a coin or a token that is made on Ethereum. So I want to quickly read through you guys this little part of the story, as it gives you a little bit of thought and you might understand it a little bit better. If you really have no idea though, I recommend checking out a little bit more of this article, as it does contain a lot of valuable information. Now, because Holochain is a project modeled after natural livestream philosophy, there is no native currency or token for the project, because exchange currency, as we understand, is seen as bad and destroying the world. You might ask, but isn't that thing that I know HOLO on market cap, on the coin market cap? Well, there is a token that is called HOLO with an actual value. And there is also an ICO token, which could be purchased with Ethereum, a blockchain token. This is what I need to explain. Holochain is not the same as HOLO. Holochain is the open source platform technology that they just described in the video and here above, and it has no cryptocurrency attached to it. But getting that technology out to the lay person requires an interface, meaning at some point you need to price the dApps so that people can purchase it, and this interface is called HOLO, and the HOLO token is the currency that runs the economy. So this is done very smartly. For those who are familiar with blockchain projects like Tether or Substratum, the concept is similar. I think a lot of you guys are not though, so when you run a program on your computer, it is likely you have a accessing processing power or bandwidth or whatever that is not used. you can sell this extra processing power to HOLO, so HOLO can use it to basically create its own mini internet server, and you will get paid in HOLO tokens. So basically, whenever HOLO gets away from ERC20, it will kind of act as gas, if you guys have heard about that before. That's basically what it will do, and it's really important to know that there's a big difference between these two things, because otherwise you might mess up in the back of your head. Now, a very cool article, again, that I recommend you guys all to read is this one on Captain Altcoin. HOLO chain price prediction for 2019 and beyond needs to smash the 23 to 30 or 24 stat resistance for a real bull run mid-May update. And this article here just really blew away my mind by having so much information about everything that you need to know about HOLO that I just kind of derped out. There was so much to see here, and there's so much to read about. I just found it really astonishing and quite amazing, to be frank. It answered almost all of the questions that I still had laying around. This article also did a very, very good job, but this is a little bit more technical even, and here we're just a little bit more of the price types of talks, which is also very, very nice to see or hear about. Roadmap rescheduling and current status, lack of exchange listing for hot token could be a problem, and 2018 recap, holochain intro, everything here is so amazing to see and so amazing to talk about. But I would like to know from you guys, would you like me to cover more of these coins like HOLO on my channel or not? I'm definitely quite interested. But also, guys, for this video, you can again win $50 worth of crypto. If you watched this far, make sure you smash that like button, because if we can hit 250 likes in 24 hours, you can win $50 worth of crypto. So as I said before, this article is amazing. I had open by accident twice. You should check it out. HOLO hot price analysis, HOLO's bullish path you can't afford to miss. This is again something I tell you guys a lot about, is that you should have a little bit of FOMO that's left in you. Reason of that being is that if you don't invest into any coins because you don't FOMO, you don't have a fear of missing out, you're not going to be invested into any coins, and you might in the end have actually very, very big regrets, because a lot of these coins, like you can see now, do good. Alright, even though the general market might turn around, some coins keep continuing gaining and keep popping off, as you can see with HOLO. And I actually wanted to make this video 3 days ago. Too bad I didn't get it done though, because then most likely a lot of you guys would have also had like 30 to 40% increase in balance already, which would have been amazing to see. But I'm sorry guys, I can't do everything in this short time frame. But a few reasons as to why I buying HOLO is because my strategy as to how I'm trading and what I look for in a coin keeps pointing me towards this coin. Every time I get a signal and a notification that a coin is in my range for the perimeters that I've set, or parameters, and not 9 out of 10 times, like 5 out of 10 times it's HOLO in the last couple of days here. So I was like, hey, I should check this coin out a little bit more. Went to do a little bit of research, read through these freaking long articles, as there are some that are even longer than this one. And this one actually deserves more votes, but I don't think I have any value on Steam. This is Steam it. Can I upvote it? There we go. It was a good ass article, so it does deserve it. And this one as well. But the more I kept reading into it, the more I decided that this is something that I like. But hopefully you guys already got a good idea of what HOLO is about because of this video. Analysis of active addresses for Bitcoin, XRP, Dash, and Dogecoin see major growth. I wanted to quickly actually talk about some other coins in this video as well, but I think we're going to leave Dash for another video that's coming out later today possibly. Would you guys like to see more about Dash? Yes or no? Let me know in the comment section down below. To quickly actually state what I had to say. Analysis of active addresses, Bitcoin, XRP, Dash, and Dogecoin see major growth. The growth in these addresses has been quite obvious. Dash, one of the most widely used coins in sanction-stricken countries such as Venezuela, had a 30-day average of just over 46,000 addresses, while Neo counted 11,000. Ripple, however, came in last with just 6,000 active addresses. Fast forward to May. This is not about Dogecoin actually anymore, but that again, it was quite cool to see for me personally, to see that Dash is actually still performing quite well. Here's a little bit of an update on how Dash has been performing over the last weeks or so and what's been going on with them. So Spend Card announces Apple Pay support, facilitating spending Dash. This was also for some other cryptocurrency coins, but it's very good to see it's for Dash too. Quant Fury adds Dash, enables holders to trade cryptocurrency stocks and commodities. Again, Quant Fury personally never used it before, but Quant Fury is a trading platform that now enables Dash users not located in the US or Canada to trade multiple cryptos, fiat currencies, and stocks. Pretty cool to see. Bitlish integrates Dash into diverse cryptocurrency exchange, and Samsung Experience stores in Panama and Venezuela integrate Dash via Crypto Buyer. this is all cool to see. Now here's some more core updates to Dash, which you can read about but are not that important. And yeah, that was actually the core news for Dash that you need to know about. And here was a little bit more insights, but I don't think you guys really care. Spend just allows people to use Dash via Apple Pay, which is really the most amazing thing we could have for any cryptocurrency. Right, guys, but thank you all for watching this video. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed, and I'll see you again in another crypto video. Take care, everybody.